how will the creation of Telangana actually end up affecting the existing Andhra Pradesh? Let's tell you what are the broad changes which are going to take place. At the moment, Andhra Pradesh has 23 districts. Once this bifurcation is announced, and that's an if that bifurcation is announced today, as is most likely, 10 of these districts will be going to the Telangana region. Now, out of these 23, 10 are gone, which implies that Andhra Pradesh then will be left with 13. And where are these 13 districts coming from? 4 from Rayalaseema and 9 in coastal Andhra Pradesh. How will this then affect the Lok Sabha and the assembly configuration? In Telangana, 119 assembly seats, 17 Lok Sabha seats in Seemandhra, which will be the rest of Andhra Pradesh, 175 assembly seats and 25 Lok Sabha seats. The Congress's calculation is that if they manage this well, then they will be in a position in which they will hopefully manage to arrest some of the slide in their fortunes. Now see, what are the kind of critical issues which will continue to remain as very, very important issues for both regions. In Telangana, it's a Naxal hotbed, law and order could be a problem. For Seemandhra, Naxals have a marginal presence, so that's something which works in favor of Seemandhra. Other than this, there's mostly barren land in Telangana, acute power shortage, and that's the main reason why there is a lot of demand that Hyderabad must necessarily be the capital of Telangana so that these infrastructural issues can be dealt with. In Seemandhra, it has a vast natural resource, and therefore perhaps it will find the going easier than the creation of a new state. Hyderabad, the only major developed and industrialized district. Seemandhra, well developed, better infrastructure across the entire region. Hyderabad, though, remains a critical, a confrontational issue, the main bone of contention. Seemandhra does not want to give up its right over Hyderabad. It believes it is the one place which is not just a center, which is not just its main identity, but also has all the requisite infrastructure. Telangana people say that it's non-negotiable. Hyderabad must necessarily be the capital of a new state of Telangana. Then, there is a new proposal which has also been floated, and this is something which is going to be discussed at the Congress Working Committee meet today. There could be a possible Royal Telangana region. What's the calculation there? What's the politics there? If this formula has to be accepted, then the number of Lok Sabha seats go from 21 to 17. Assembly seats would be 147 instead of 119 in Telangana. In Seemandhra, it will have 21 Lok Sabha seats and 147 assembly seats. So there is greater parity between the two regions. And this is where the politics comes in. The Congress's calculation is that if you include Kurnool and Anantapur, it will enable them to reduce the impact of YSR Jagannath Reddy in the Seemandhra region. YSR's party will be left with only 2 Rayalaseema districts in Seemandhra, which is Chittoor and Kadapa. And that's the main argument why there is this sense which is being created that if instead of completely giving in to all the demands which are being made by the pro-Telangana activists, if the Congress manages to perhaps tinker with those demands a little bit, then maybe it will enable them to arrest the slide in their own political fortunes in this key political state.